I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God, indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Frontier. I'm Dan Demon, and this is your Friday morning school news, live from my truck. News topics today. It was the seniors last week, so congrats to all the juniors who now get a parking space. Shout out to all the middle schoolers that are going to be helping with the news from now on. You'll see some of them today. They did updates on sports, weather, and a PSA, along with a couple other things. Just so everyone knows, it's not just any middle schoolers, it's Mr. Merrick's multimedia class. The month of May is Mental Health Awareness Month, Yeah, I hope that everybody has a great weekend, great next week. I'm not here today because it'll be Friday by the time this is happening. I'll be in Maine, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, see you guys Monday. Adios.
Israel and Hamas are having a ceasefire between them. What happened was it was going on for the 5th day in a row. The missiles broke out and have killed over 248 Palestinians and have killed over 66 children so far. Cases are rising after the bombings. Over 1,000 missiles have been shot off. It also has bombed off buildings and knocked down tall buildings, and over 3,440 missiles have been shot off so far. Over 258,000 people in Israel and Gaza are without homes due to the bombing. People are evacuated from the missiles, and a lot of people were scared and stayed close to their families.
On May 25, 2020, George Floyd was murdered in Minneapolis. The communities of Deerfield and Sunderland came together Tuesday afternoon for a march and a vigil to mark the 1-year anniversary since George Floyd was killed by former Minneapolis Police Department officer Derek Chauvin. The group who came to the event stood on the Sunderland Bridge for 30 minutes as vehicles passed by, with drivers honking their horns in support. Around 75 people attended the event, and they marched from the Sunderland Public Library across the bridge to the base of Mount Sugarloaf in Deerfield. After that, the leaders of the group read poetry by Emily Dickinson and Langston Hughes that reflected the somber tone the nation has been feeling since the murder of George Floyd.
Last night, the Boston Bruins played Game 5 of the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs in Washington, D.C. They played the Capitals.
They won 3-1, which means they're moving on to the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Thank you. Hey, you don't have your mask on, and you didn't take hand sanitizer. Oh, sorry. No, it goes over your nose. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy.
Hi, I'm Romy, and for this part of the school news, I am going to be talking about a movie. This movie is called Enola Holmes, and it focuses around this girl, Enola Holmes, who is the sister of Sherlock Holmes, a famous detective and investigator, and she, her mother goes missing, and it's about her big adventure to try to find her mother. some of the things I really enjoyed about this movie were that it played with two different themes. Like, one was being a heroic person. She is running after her mother, goes through all these adventures, bad guys, good guys, you know what I'm saying. But also, like, her standing up to a lot of people who told her she can't do that, because it's kind of set in, like, older times, so there weren't as many modern views about equality and stuff like that, so she was told a lot of the time that she couldn't do it or something like that. And also about her personal journey of not thinking that she has to do everything alone, because she meets people along the way that help her and stuff like that. So I thought these were all really good aspects of the movie.
Now, where to begin? My mother named me Enola, which backwards spells alone. And yet, we were always together. And it was wonderful. She was my whole world. Which leads me on to the second thing you need to know. A week ago, I awoke, Mother, to find that my mother was missing, and she did not return.
Now, like any movie with so many pros, there has to be a few little downsides, cons. So some of them, at least for me, were that, you know, like any movie with this kind of story arc, the hero, they're looking for someone, or they're trying to accomplish something, it's gonna be a bit predictable with their story arc and stuff like that. And a lot of people aren't concerned about that because they just want a good movie with good themes, which this movie has. But, I mean, I'd really say that's the only downside. So, all in all, this is a really good movie. It's great for a whole family. I would say it's appropriate for a whole family. And great themes for kids and stuff like that. And also for older people, like teens and even adults. I know my whole family really liked it because we had watched it recently. So, yeah. I hope you enjoy this movie if you choose to watch it. Bye.
This summer I'm hiking in the White Mountains and camping by the ocean, and in between that, taking care of the animals on my farm.
Hi there, Frontier. This summer I'm going to go bike riding and go kayaking with my dog. So I'm going to try to spend some time outside enjoying the great outdoors.
This land is your land.